Hey guys, what's going on? It's Keith Kalfas again, and today I want to talk a little bit about pricing and what to charge when getting your own landscaping business off the ground. And the reason I'm making these videos is because these are a lot of the same questions I had, a lot of the same frustrations that I had in the beginning. So I'm basically going to tell you, when I had a job, I made like $15 an hour. So I thought that when I started my business, as long as I can charge a customer enough to make $15 an hour, then I'd be okay. Well, I was absolutely wrong, and I learned a painful lesson when, after the cost of, just say, gas, travel time, and my own labor, I realized I was making a lot less than that. So I said, you know what, $25 an hour. No, $35 an hour. I said, $35 an hour, that's a lot. And I felt unworthy of making $35 an hour because I'd never made that in my life. And then I realized that's how much my business is charging. It's $35 an hour. So, yeah, I take it you've done landscaping before. You've trimmed shrubs, you've pulled weeds, or whatever you do in the landscape field. So, you know how long it takes to do something from your experience. When you're walking the property with the customer, this is what I would do. Now I'm so good that I can add it up in my head as we're walking the property and I'm giving the customer a quote. I can give them a price like that. But what I would do, I would say, hey, give me a couple minutes, let me walk the property again with my notepad, and I would add it up. This is going to take me this long, this is going to take me an hour, and I would go 0.5 hour, 1 hour, 1.5. I say this will take me 3.5 hours. I'd pull out my phone real quick, pull up the calculator app, and I say, okay, 3.5 hours times $35 an hour, and then I would give them the price. Now, when you have an employee working, my guys that I paid $10 an hour, I charge $20 an hour for them each, because for drive time and gas, like things like that, I want to be making money off that. So sometimes on bigger jobs, I'm charging $25 an hour each for them. So if I've got 2 guys working with me, I'm charging $85 an hour. Now, I thought, I can't tell my customer. You don't ever tell a customer how much it is per hour. You add it up and you tell them how much for the job. Because you ever let your customer know what you charge per hour, they're going to freak out. You know, some might not, but the average customer will. So I said $85 an hour, and then I'd come up with a price, and then I would just bite my nails. I'm like, I can't tell the customer it's going to be $450 to trim the shrubs and do this and this and this and take the debris away. And it's a funny thing, if you do it with confidence, when you tell them the price, yes, your total price today is $450, whether you have it in a contract or, you know, in an estimate or whatever you do, is you got to do it with confidence. And saying to do it with confidence versus feeling confidence is a whole different story, because I had no confidence in the beginning. I was scared shitless because I had never hired anybody to do my landscaping. So when people hired me to do their landscaping, I just couldn't see how somebody could fork over that much money. Today we do jobs in the several $1,000s range, and it's nothing. You just calibrate to that customer. But when you're starting out and you tell the customer the price, if you really believe in your heart and in your confidence that you're worth it and you deserve it and your quality of work is there and you stand behind your work, you're going to get it every single time. So I hope that the video made sense, and I'll be posting more videos on what to charge and how to charge. For instance, when I'm counting shrubs by the size of shrub, a small shrub, $4. Larger, $6, $8, $12, $16, $20, up to $200 for a long shrub hedge. And then when you get into trees, you're looking at, you know, that's a whole different story. But I'm going to give as much information as I can, and I've actually got to the point now where I can just look at something and know how much it costs. But you got to get going. Don't wait till you're good to get going. Just get going, and then you'll get good. It's going to be painful. You're going to fall. You're going to trip. You're going to come home miserable. But you got to keep pushing through and building that confidence. And it'll get to a point where it's just unconscious confidence. You do it automatically, and you build from there. So you keep expanding. You keep pushing your comfort zone, and that's it. So I'm Keith Kalfas, and thank you.